Why do dudes ask women to smile? I was a waitress in my 20s. When I was walking across the room with a million things in my head, some man always thought he was being nice as he told me to smile as he walked past me. Do you constantly smile insanely while working, asshole? It drove me crazy, especially since I am a naturally smiley person at appropriate moments. I think people mean well, but I honestly can't connect those dots. I bet these people touch pregnant women and call babies flirts. Ugh. I have started telling those people my mother died today because the look of shock and shame is priceless. Fuck those people. Learn not to tell people to smile for your own benefit. Just for clarification, my mother actually is dead, and she'd be mortified if she had ever heard me say that to someone. She was always telling me to smile more, so it's a twofer. I've never understood it either. I'll be walking, minding my own business, and some dude will tell me to smile. When I was younger I would smile in response. Now I just give them a death stare and move on. I'm a guy and I get told to smile often. I have to explain to them that I'm an accountant. I hate this so much and it happened to me constantly in customer service. I have a resting expression, same as everyone else, but it is unpleasant to some people to see it apparently. I remember one customer who yelled at me because I wasn't smiling enough AMD even though I was friendly. I didn't go above AMD beyond. My father had died a week earlier from cancer, and I was still reeling. I think sometimes people forget that it's freaking impossible AMD even creepy to smile all the time. Everyone has personal stuff going on in their lives, and it's hard to exhausting to hide it all constantly. I put out that RBF even harder. Those people are so annoying. A great comeback to this is just because I'm looking at a clown doesn't mean I have to smile. It's basically a way of saying you look unpleasant and or bitchy, so lighten up and perform for me. Dudes that do that are creepy AF and probably misogynistic. Yeah, along with most comments here, I think it's a misogynistic power play. Different, but related. You'll occasionally hear people wonder aloud why construction workers etc. yell sexual advances at attractive women passing by them, given how unlikely that strategy is to actually lead to sex or romance. But that unlikelihood is what makes it clear that it's not about sex and romance. It's an enforcement of power, where the dude is reveling in the fact that he can insert himself into her day whether she likes it or not. Because they don't know how to mind their business. Someone tells me to smile, I hold out my hand and say $50. They tend to SDF you after that. I don't know, but fake smiles are the worst. It's a weirdly American thing. They take it personally when you don't look excited to be near them. I did this in high school, and it was always something I did to be friendly or try to be polite. It was something that was said to me as a male when I was young, and the idea was some people just need a little encouragement to brighten their day. Thank goodness one of my female friends pulled me aside and told me how much she hated it. I genuinely thought it was appreciated. I'm mortified by it now. It's a form of control, and doubly creepy because whether they are trying to control is someone's attractiveness to men as if that is something to which they are entitled. Hooah! Because they are weirdos and think it's something charming to say, or maybe they think they are being nice. I am have a resting bitch said face. Yeah, it's annoying. Not that I'm told to smile that often, but that people assume I'm down or something. And even that doesn't happen very often. But often enough to annoy me. D. I'm a dude and I get asked that a lot. I tell them that I am smiling, and then stare awkwardly at them. They drop it. Lol. I work in a crowded music store and our last 2 cashiers were women. They heard this at least 2-3 times a week. We have even received a formal complaint via email. Elmo. I have never encountered such a thing in my 6 years in the shop directed to me or any other male coworker. Maybe other than a few snarky comments implying that our shop looks unfriendly. Whole lot of guys are raised with the expectations that women are there for their pleasure. Was walking in my neighborhood today and some dude drove by twice. First was smile for me, baby, and the second was you'd be prettier if you smiled for me. I ducked into a coffee shop and called the non-emergency line and sat on hold. When I finally talked to someone they took a report and advised me to walk with a partner. Like no. I'm walking to the grocery store. I do not owe anyone a smile and I should be able to walk a few blocks without being harassed. And not that it should matter, but I wasn't dressed up or anything. I was wearing a sweatshirt, comfortable jeans, running shoes, hair pulled into a ponytail. No makeup. Had my headphones in but not on. Didn't react either of the times I got cackled. It was terrifying.